Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the covariance in statistics. What is the use of covariance in machine learning and what is the use of covariance in statistics? Let's understand what is the covariance. We have two random variable x and y and we want to know what type of the relationship these two variables have, whether they have a positive relationship, whether they have a negative relationship. Let's understand by one example here. Let's understand the positive relationship first. We have a flat size and rent and we want to know what type of the relationship we have. Once the flat size is less, what type of the rent we will get. So if the size is less, this is the 1000, in that case rent will be approximate 10,000. If the flat size increase, in that case rent will also increase. So this is your positive relationship between two variables. This is your x variable, this is your y variable. So we can say that x is proportional to your y. It means when the x increase, y also increase, or if the x decrease, y also decrease. This is called as a positive relationship. So let's understand the negative relationship by using some another example. This is the production of any xyz product in a very large scale and this is the price. As you know, when we manufacture any product in a large scale, in that case we can decrease the cost of that product. So in that case, when the production is in large scale, in that case price will be less. So we can say like this type of the graph we can say. This is the price, this is the production. Once the production we have, in that case we have price is less. Once the production is less, in that case price is high. So this is the negative relationship we have. These are the two variables. One variable is this, second variable is this. It means these two variables have a negative relationship. So by using covariance we get how random variable in a machine learning or in a statistics are correlate to each other. By using the covariance we can get a relationship between the random variable, how the random variable correlate to each other. So once you will learn the PCA, principal component analysis, you will we use the covariance matrix. By using covariance matrix we create a principal component. So how we create a principal component? We create a principal component by using the covariance matrix where same type of the features like x1, x2, x3, if all these features have a positively correlated to each other, then we can mention all these features in a single component like P1. And also we use covariance when we do the feature selection or feature transformation to get the relationship between the random variable. So covariance formula we use, covariance of random variable x and y equal to 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to n xi minus mu of x yi minus mu of y. So this is the formula of covariance. We want to understand the relationship between x and y. If x increase, y also increase. So this is the positive relationship between x and y. If x decrease, y will also decrease. This is also a positive relationship. If x increase, y will decrease, or if x decrease, y will increase. This is the negative relation. So whether we can verify these relationship by using this particular function or not. So let's plot one graph here. These are the two random variable y and x and these are some data points we have. So this is your mu of x and this is your mu of y. So this is the covariance formula. If we have this x value xi, if x is greater than your mean, in that case you will get this value. So it means when the x is greater than y, then you will get yi will also be greater than your mu y. So it means xi minus mu of x, this will be your positive, and yi minus mu of y will also be a positive. So covariance of x and y will be positive, because this is positive multiplied by positive, so whole value will be positive. So we can say that once the x increase, y also increase. So let's discuss the another example here. If x decrease, let this value, if x decrease xi, in that case your y will also be decrease. So in that case your xi minus mu of x will be negative and yi minus mu of y will also be a negative. It means covariance of x and y will be negative multiplied by negative. So this will be your positive. It means once the x decrease, y will also decrease, and this has a positive relationship. And the above, once the x is increased, y increase, this has a positive relationship. So now understand the another. Once the x increase, y decrease, or once the x decrease, y increase. Let's we have a one example here. In that case, this is our data points. So we can say this is your mu of x, this is your mu of y, and this is your x. Let's, if xi is greater than mu of x, in that case your y, it means, so we can say that xi minus mu of x, this will be your positive, and your yi minus mu of y will be your negative. So this will be your positive multiplied by negative, so this will be your negative. So we can say that once the x increase, y decrease, and this has a negative relationship. So let's understand another one. If x is less than of mu, in that case we can say that yi is this. So covariance of x and y will be xi, this is your xi. In that case xi minus mu x will be negative, and yi minus mu y will be your positive. So this will be your negative, and once the x decrease, y increase, and this has a negative relationship. So by using this covariance we can get a relationship between x and y. So what type of the relationship these two random variable have, whether they have a positive relationship, whether they have a negative relationship. But by using this covariance we are not able to get how much they are positively correlated or negatively correlated, or what is the magnitude of correlation. So those magnitude we are not able to get with covariance. So we will learn the correlation, Pearson correlation, in our next video to understand what is the magnitude of correlation between these two random variables. I hope you will like my video. If you have any question or any suggestion, please mention in the comment section. I will try to answer all of your queries. Have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching my video.